Welcome to my 12-minute morning flow practice for energy. We're going to start at the front of the mat and just find your Tadasana, your standing mountain pose, and take a few shoulder rolls here. Just let your shoulders roll up, back, and down. And you can connect that with your breath, breathing in to lift the shoulders and breathing out to let the shoulders just fall down your back, opening your chest. Standing nice and tall. Do one more of those with your breath. And then from your Tadasana pose on your next inhalation, sweep the arms up and overhead, reaching out through your fingers. Allow yourself to arch back a little bit. And as you breathe out, draw the thumbs to the heart center. Interlace your fingers and press your palms forward and up. And again, arch back slightly. And then allow yourself to find neutral. So let your upper arms hug right alongside your ears. Press your elbows straight, reach up through the heels of your hands and lift your heels, balancing on the balls of your feet. Turn on your muscle body. Let all of your muscles activate, which supports the opening of all of the energy lines that run from the soles of your feet through the tips of your fingers. As you breathe out, release your heels, release your arms, and release your fingers behind your back. Lift your chest as you breathe in and then tip forward as you exhale. You may want to bend the knees here. Let your head hang heavy. Take a few breaths into your shoulders. And then let your arms release. And just dangle your torso forward. Maybe nod your head yes or no a few times. Take a little stretch of your spine by lifting your chest and breathing in, looking forward. And let yourself drop in and down as you exhale. Repeat that again. Take a breath. Lift your chest. Stretch out. Breathe out. Fold in. Maybe a little deeper stretch through the back of the legs. Waking up your spine. And then breathe out. Again, just hanging forward. Soften your knees. Take a little bend. And then slowly let yourself roll up through your spine. No rush here. Just slowly, slowly, slowly rolling up. Heavy in the feet, heavy in the head. And when you arrive upright, lifting the chin and finding that mountain pose. And stretching your arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers at the top. And then begin to take a side bend. Over to the right and over to the left. Connect this with your breath. Just breathe in. As you tip to the right, breathe out. As you tip to the left, warming up your waistline. Do that one more time each side. And then let yourself stretch back up through center, reaching up, arching back, big open wide chest here. And as you breathe out, let your arms release and fold yourself forward into Uttanasana. And inhale, stretch your spine out, look forward. And exhale, step your left leg back behind. Come into a lunge position. Tap that left knee down. Press your hips forward. Lift your chest. Saying good morning to your hips. And then as you breathe out, tuck your back toes. Lift your hips, draw back. Try to straighten your legs here. And just breathe into the back body. Bring yourself back into your lunge. And then working into a twist. So you can press into your left palm, lift your right arm, and just stretch it out. Yeah, feel the body opening. And then breathe out, take the right hand to the floor, step back, find your downward facing dog. And begin to warm up your down dog. So lifting and lowering the heels, bending and straightening the knees, wagging the tail. Any little movements that feel good. And of course, deep breathing, lots and lots of deep breathing. And on your next inhalation, lift your right leg up nice and high. You can bend and straighten the knee or circle out your ankle. And then as you breathe out, lower that foot back to the floor. And switch sides, lift your left leg, opening the hip, bending and straightening the knee, stretching through the toes. And then breathing out, placing your left foot to the front of your mat, coming into a lunge position. Tap your right knee down. Take a deep breath right down into the space of your hips, lifting your collarbones. And then as you breathe out, try to stretch both legs straight and take your forehead towards your left shin bone, releasing your back body. On your next breath in, come back into your lunge, and pressing down through the right palm, begin to lift your left arm up and twist your lunge. And gaze up to see your lifted thumb. Yeah, and just allow your body to open. Release that left hand down to the mat and step yourself forward to the front of your mat. As you exhale, just release your spine. And inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, gazing towards the palms touching. And as you breathe out, coming back into mountain pose. Inhaling, arms stretch up. Exhaling, toss your body forward and breathe out through your mouth. This is an energization breath. You want to bend your knees and soften your whole spine, including your neck, as you fold forward. Kind of toss the arms, and then on the way up, you're just breathing and letting the arms float. It's nice to exhale through the mouth and inhale through the nose. To make that even more effective, you breathe in twice through the nose and you breathe out twice through the mouth. So a little sniff in and then a little blow out. Take it at your own pace and rhythm. If you have neck or shoulder or back issues, you take that much slower. And then release yourself back to Tadasana. Just observe the effects of that breath. And moving into a little bit more flow now. On your next breath out, release the hands. Breathe in, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive over your thighs, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. And exhale, walk, step, or hop back. Lower yourself through Chaturanga. Breathing into upward facing dog. And breathing out through downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog pose, let yourself breathe deeply. Feel those hands and feet connecting to the earth beneath you. And inhale, walk, step, or hop forward, lifting the chest. Fold deeply as you exhale. Breathe in, lift, and rise. And breathe out, hands to the heart. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhale, dive over your thighs. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Getting the whole body moving this morning. Deep breathing. On your next breath in, walk, step, or hop forward. Lengthen your spine, deep fold, exhale. Breathing in, stretch the arms up and overhead, gazing towards the fingers. And exhaling, Tadasana pose. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhaling, deep fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, long spine, look forward. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog, press through the tops of your feet. Exhaling, down dog. And breathing. And from downward facing dog pose, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Lift your chest, inhale, and exhale, release. Inhale, rise, up, gaze up, and exhaling back to mountain pose. Drop into chair here, breathe in, bend your knees, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, taking the feet back, Chaturanga. Up dog, breathing in. Down dog, breathing out. From down dog, we're going to add on here. Stepping the right foot forward, breathing in, finding warrior one. Breathing out, taking the hands to the floor. Step to the front of your mat, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Bend your knees, rise up into chair, Utkatasana, and exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhaling, Chaturanga. Breathing in, up dog. Breathing out, downward facing dog. And from down dog, taking that warrior one on the left side, stepping your left foot forward to the front of your mat. Drop your right heel, rise up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step forward, lifting the chest. Exhale, release. Bend your knees, inhale, chair, Utkatasana. And fold, exhaling. Inhaling, long spine, exhaling, Chaturanga. Breathing into your upward facing dog, breathing out through your downward facing dog. And again, we'll be adding on from here. Step your right foot forward, breathe into warrior one again. One breath. Breathe out, find warrior two. And breathing in, windmill the arms down, finding plank, exhaling through Chaturanga. Inhaling, open the heart, up dog, and down dog, breathing out. Stepping that left foot to the front of the mat, breathe in, stretch your arms up and out. Exhale, open to warrior two. Feeling your strength, breathe into plank, and exhaling, moving through your vinyasa. Finding your way back into your downward facing dog, holding in down dog and taking a few breaths. Coming back to a smooth, steady rhythm between your inhalations and your exhalations. And just feeling that sense of aliveness in your body after 12 minutes of yoga. Great way to start your day. So from here, if you have some other postures that you're interested in exploring, feel free to do those. Maybe drop your knees, rest into child's pose for a few breaths, take a shavasana, or make your way to the front of your mat, roll yourself up to standing, and take a pause, just breathing into Tadasana. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you feel great, and I'll see you next time.